7 hours since you went away. 11 coffees, Ricky Lake on play. I'll cross the skies and the moon for everything.
Okay. Right. I'm loving this, everyone. Just make sure. Oh, let's go. All right. Let's go to Ashley. Well done, everyone, so far. You lot, guys. I mean, it's been like emotional.
Oh my God,
Hey, girl.
I'm so scared.
Get your ass on here.
I'm gonna sing a little bit. I'm gonna show myself. All right.
Okay, boo. I'm
This is
waiting
an
for
old school Mutya song.
you. Okay, baby.
Across the skies and the moon for everything. To show you how I'm dedicated to your love. I'll write your name in a winter night. How can I explain? I want you to be mine.
Don't
Oh
be
my God.
afraid to lie me, to
Yes.
follow me. Hi, babe. How are you? Girl, stop being so cute. Oh, I love you. You know what? When I come to New York, I'm just gonna have to bump into you. You are amazing.
This
I love
album
you.
changed my life. I was so depressed. Oh my God. When it
Yeah.
came out, I don't want to cry in front of your daughter, but
Oh, wow.
big girl, big girl. But this album means so much to me.
Yeah.
This album, yeah. And we're gonna show them love too.
Sure. You know what? It's all about love. Definitely. Show love. Show
We
love.
need to stop it with the whole, you know, let's be honest, no one can replace Mutya. But we need to stop the slander, stop slandering Amel, stop slandering Heidi.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we
Yeah,
got to
no.
show more love. Maybe one
Of
day
course.
all 5 of the ladies could be on stage.
Of course.
Who
You know
knows?
what? I mean, that is definitely one thing when people always ask me about Amel and Heidi. One thing I do know is I spent a lot of time with Heidi. So the last thing I could do would be to, just put her down because she worked as hard as I did, and Amel I never met. I met her once, but I still don't have a problem with her because, at the end of the day, I can't judge someone from the one time meeting them. And that's how people always judge me. So, it'd be
Right.
unfair for me to judge her the way people judge me because then I'll be just as bad as everybody else.
Well, you were
You
the one with
know?
the most sugar. You were the babe with the most sugar. You,
Girl, girl.
you were the sweetest sugar babe. They could never replace you. But
No.
I think I'm gonna be honest. You
Yeah.
know, there's so many songs with Sugar Babes 3.0 that 2.0. What is it? What
There's a whole load of those.
4.0? It was hard shoes to fill. No one could replace Mutya, and I think that people were really nasty to Amel. I'm guilty of it too. I was young. I was like, "Fuck this bitch. She ain't Mutya."
Yeah. You know what?
And
And to be
now
honest, I
I
think.
feel like you get older and you like say, "Okay, why are we
Mhm.
so divisive? Let's bring
Right.
the girls together." You know?
Exactly. No, exactly. And that's why I definitely appreciate that, when people bring up comments about some things, like I always have to put the people in places in the way that I wouldn't want this to be a place of negative talk about, girls that's in the group that I was in. I mean, to be honest, we've all done our part. No one is no one.
Right.
No one can overtake someone else's place. But I mean, you just never know. We live in a crazy world right now where anything's possible. You just never know. I mean, I'm not putting it out there, but I'm just saying, as long as we can all be good and nice to each other, then, why not? We can all sing. It's all ourselves. You know what I mean? You're right, Abby. She's always getting to
And
them right.
come to America. America needs you. Oh my
No, I
God.
need to come. I do need to come, to be honest. I would love to definitely get some work out there at some point. Gradually, once the UK stops being a twat and lets us all out, we'll be able to make
Who's
moves.
Jade?
Cool, Jade.
I don't.
Jade ain't even mentioned. Oh, I
I
don't.
don't.
You know what? I don't think it really. To be honest, it's not even a disrespect to Jade. I think it's because she did have
She
the
doesn't
littlest
count.
time.
Wait.
She had the littlest time. I don't think it counts, to be honest. I
Because
mean,
the album never came out.
yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't.
it
It
did.
wouldn't make any
Okay.
difference. You're
The
right,
album was coming. I think that it was just so much happening. I think it was announced that the group disbanded or something right when the album came out. So like a lot of people forget. Jade is an amazing singer. It was no shade, but
I really like
other
Jade's
girls did
voice. I
more
liked
work.
her from before, for sure.
All right, it's
But
no shade.
the
Listen,
girl,
Mutya, I
listen.
love you. I'm nervous sitting here. Please say this.
You nervous for what? Come off it. You
Because
can sing and you look good. What?
I'm inspired by you.
Well, baby, keep being inspired. I need to get me a new wig
My
light and
father is
everything.
half Filipino, so like when Ugly came out, I really related to that song, just
Really?
growing up. Ugly
I
was
love
my
that.
shit. Ugly, all the songs, it's iconic.
Thank you, baby.
They're being messy. They put Jade
Yeah,
with
yeah,
question
yeah.
marks.
We don't forget
Don't be
about you.
messy. It's a
Yeah,
new
no,
year.
no, yeah, no shade over here, boo. No
No
shade.
shade. Keep the shade in 2020. Oh
No,
my God.
babe. That was in
But please
2020.
do
We're in
this once a
the
week.
Yeah? Huh? What do you
Oh,
say,
they're being
boo?
messy. No
Yeah,
Jade
that is.
slander, no Sugar Babe slander of any Sugar
No,
Babe.
no, no. No, we good. We
Calm
good.
down, still. You need to calm down. Bring it down a tone.
So,
Um,
baby, listen. When I decide when they let us out of this damn country, I will let you know because I do need to. My best friend lives. She moved back to New York, so I need to see her. I have seen
I'm
her for
in
a year now.
Brooklyn. I'm in
She's not far
BK.
from you, boo. Yeah, she's not far. Actually, she got family in BK as well, so that's great.
Okay, so let me ask you, is there anything planned for 2021 for Sugar Babes?
Do you know what the thing about it is? I mean, there was so much planned for last year, but everything got cancelled. But I mean, I'm hoping things will pick up again and we're all back out and performing. The girls, me and the girls, we're ready to do things, but we just can't. It's just so hard right now. But you know, it's, I can't say very much, but you will see us at some point.
Okay, so I've been loving all the covers you've been doing.
Yes, baby.
Is there any way that you can cover
Yeah.
a Sugar Babe song that was recorded after you left?
Ooh, that's a question. Like, and what song would that be?
Never Gonna Dance Again.
Cause I'm never gonna dance again. I'm on the original of that.
Leak it. Leak it.
Baby. Baby, I'm on the original.
Oh, honey, email me it.
Okay. I said, I got
And
it.
we'll send it to Pop Justice to say, yes, circles on the floor, I'm getting down. Yes,
No,
I
I'm
want to
on
hear that
it.
so bad. Oh my God.
Okay.
But yeah,
You never
what
know.
other songs? Hold on, you're
That
giving us
song's
tea.
old.
You're giving us Sugar
That
Babes
song's
tea. What
old.
other songs from when you left did they use that you recorded also? That
Well,
you demoed?
the whole album I recorded. They took me off the first six. No,
Change?
they kept 6 songs of her on and 6 songs of mine on. And then they split it. And then I think they took me off completely. So I mean, follow me
Yeah, I
home.
think I hear your voice in it though.
Okay, I'm sure you shall. There's
Shout out to Exomania. I keep saying the name wrong.
yeah,
Zonamia.
Zedamania. So we worked with Zedamania for so many years. Brian Higgins, he's done a lot of music. But I mean, to be honest, I mean there was quite a lot of songs on that album that released. I mean, there was Follow Me Home that obviously I wrote for this Smithy, when she was a baby, and they released it, which was fine. It was just the video was a bit freaky for me. Um, but all the songs on the album I was on, all of them. It's just because I left, they took me off and made her re-sing them.
So what was the album gonna be? Excuse me. So the album was titled Change. What was the working title for that album when you were in it?
I don't even know. I
That's
can't
a-
remember. I don't remember. So long ago. So long ago. But you know what? That's a good thing. I'm gonna get back to you with all of this stuff. But I do know that there's a lot of songs that I sang on and was remade.
Do you have are you able to post any of those on YouTube
Do you know what? I think I can. I just need to. I think, because to be honest, there's a lot of people that are posting things up anyway that have been leaked and all this stuff. And
Oh, the whole
I think,
album. I think it was called Sacred 3. Is that the official title?
Sacred 3, so, it got obviously leaked, and that was the one that had boys on
How
it.
many versions of? So I have about. I think my laptop. I need a new laptop. I have so many demos. I'm guilty. I downloaded all the leaks. I'm sorry. I'm a Sugababes fan.
Babe, you're not the only one that did it.
I have
So
all those songs. Victory. I love Victory. I love.
thank you.
Oh, what's the other one? Oh, yesterday.
Yesterday, I can see the flowing away.
Yes.
That song was
There was one
amazing.
that Siobhan did. Shout out to Siobhan because she's been quiet. I never see her on social media. We get worried.
You know what? Siobhan's happily married, and the thing about it is I think as well, like we hopefully want to get busy this year. Do you know what I mean? So to be honest, I think like Siobhan's always been that just family person. She's got a husband, she's got a little
She's
baby.
still in the group, right?
Yeah, and you know what the thing about it?
2021.
Yeah, she'll come up when she's ready. But don't believe, trust me, she's always watching. She loves to watch. She knows what we watch.
Her music was great too. She's
amazing.
An amazing artist. And I love that Keisha was so loyal to Sugababes that she never did a solo album.
I know, it was crazy, right?
She does that ride or die, bitch.
We do talk about
down
that.
for the group always.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I mean, Keisha is my girl. That's my sister. She just messaged me not too long ago, going, "We've not actually known each other for 25 years," and I was like, "Girl, I actually thought it was longer." We've known each other for our whole entire lives, and I love her to bits, and that's my sister right there. But so is Siobhan. We all grew up together. But Keisha, we've got that bond. No, primary school, we've got that bond, and I love her to bits. And she's been through a hard time in her position as well. So I think everyone's had their little moments, but she's kept it together, and she's still going strong, which is great.
Right. So I know you were, and I feel like I'm interviewing you. Oh my God!
Yeah,
if you don't mind.
I'm like this. What's going on, girl?
So there was, I don't know what happened, but I was like hearing something that you said was taken out of context about other artists. Was that was the words twisted or like?
It was twisted. Everything was twisted. To be honest, the thing about it is I never like to go into I never like to go into things too deep, just because being on this social network, people do twist your words all the time. Do you know what I mean? And the problem is, as long as I know that I'm being genuine, and my fans and people that know that's watching me now know that it's genuine, that's all that matters. Everything else that comes around me doesn't exist, because I have to learn to just ignore people, because what people are always gonna do is always gonna mix my words and mix things up just to create a drama. But one thing I have realized is that, you know what, I thought I was irrelevant, to be honest. But boy, if it became something so big and so, even though it was horrible, you know what, at least I know that I'm doing a good thing, which means I'm still keeping my name out there, making people know I'm about. And that's the one thing you always need to do. I mean, once I'm forgotten, fuck my life, I might as well say goodbye. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's
the fear we have.
Yeah.
I feel like when people are too vocal, they end up missing. Right. And so we are worried when you be posting, when you be giving us the conspiracies, though we believe a lot of them, we don't want nothing bad to happen to you. So I hope, I know there was a time where you were not playing. You were like sharing all these posts about.
The thing is, I think I'm a big believer.
And we're like, you speaking some real stuff.
I get that, but I'm such a big believer in our rights, and I feel like the only thing about this whole world that we live in is just it's so fake as hell that no one even knows what the realness is anymore. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we all think doing doing this and that is normal. It's not normal. Like what we're doing right now, being stuck in our houses. I know there's a pandemic going on, whatever, but it's not normal that we have to cover our faces and our children have to not go to school and all of this stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? So to be honest, I think sometimes people need to know that it's okay to talk out about things that other people don't want to talk about. And it's okay. And I get it. It can be a bit scary at times, but you know what? There's the limits. But then at the same time, am I a sheep? No. Am I gonna, start running around people all the time and chasing their opinions? No. Have I got an opinion for myself? Yes. And as long as I know it's for me and for other people to decide whether they want to believe me or not, that's up to them. And I always leave it open-minded for everyone to know that I may think this way. It's not for you to think like me, but it's for you to believe and go do your own research. So I kind of just genuinely just like to keep it open. But I like to use my mouth on a platform where I know people can relate, because there's a lot of people that can relate to us, but they're very, very scared to talk. I do know my limits, so I'm all right with that. But I mean, I think when you act sheepish, and like, there's too many sheep in this world, and not enough leaders. You know, everyone's doing this,
Right.
looking behind each other. You know, it's easy to get caught up with all this stuff. But I think as long as you know you've got good people around you, your surroundings are great, and everyone's cool, then you can't go. You can't go wrong.
I'm gonna be so honest. We've seen time and time again what happens to great artists that are so vocal, too vocal. A lot of bad things eventually happen. So I think we care about you so much that we would want you to be a little bit more, I cannot tell Queen Mutya to like pipe it down, but we just care about you deeply.
I get.
All over the world, you know, and I don't want to name drop, but Amy Winehouse, legend.
I mean, I fully respect that, and I think, you know what, that is the key of being safe and stuff. But I think once again, I think I will be very safe. But I think once again, I think it's, you know, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to make my words clear to people, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm literally I'm just trying to put it out there for people to have it in their heads, to know that, you know, you don't have to be a sheep, and you can have your own opinions about anything. And that's even like
alternative thinking.
Creative thinking. But that's even about the fact when I was talking about artists. Now, if people want to get upset about someone being genuinely open about who can sing and who can't sing, and who's a great entertainer, who can't entertain, you know, that shouldn't be an upsetting situation. I think we all should be able to go, you know what, I like this and I like that, but you know what, it's okay not to like this, because I'm not you. And I think it's the same way, you know, how we dress and how we look. People don't know how to look at us in that way. But unfortunately, this is the world that we live in. So what the problem is that I don't get accepted every day. There's people that look at me and go, you know what? People that don't know I even sing look at me and go, oh, she's got loads of tattoos and she's got loads of piercings. She must be a certain type of person. And I get it all the time. I had people looking at me from far away, looking at me already, giving me the side eye, like walking away from that, even when they don't know I sing. You know, so we all have to understand that we don't need to be perfect in everyone else's eyes. We can just be us and do what we got to do. And as long as you've got an opinion, I think that's what's the most important thing about it. If you stand there and not have an opinion, then you're just as bad as the rest of them. You're just going to keep looking at everyone and following everyone else's footsteps. And that's not what you want to do. And that's like you, my lovely. You are you, and you look beautiful. You will never let anyone come in your way and tell you any different. It's the same thing. Do you know what I mean? So that's why we can, you know, I appreciate everything you said. I take that on board, and I will be careful, I promise you. But I mean, I think we just need to just remember that it's okay to have your own opinions, and it's okay to be who the fuck you want to be as well. And that's what I'm saying. You look amazing. We're trying out here, and we just do the damn thing, innit? Do you know what I mean, baby?
Right. But oh my God, so much to say. I love the comments. They're saying keep on talking. Okay. So my name is Ashley Breathe, with an E at the end, not breath, it's breathe. And yeah, I've been, you know, when I was younger, I was the little gay boy listening to Sugababes, My stepfather said that boys don't listen to sissy fag music. So he threw out my
Wow.
Sugababes CDs. He threw out all the UK music from 2000, 2001.
Wow.
So like I had to go and find all the albums again.
Mhm.
So when I was in process of transitioning, Sugababes, you know, all these songs, all the music inspired me to be me, you know, especially the 3 album. Like, I'm not saying they're depressing songs, but a lot of the songs are healing.
Yeah.
I mean, Situations Heavy. Wow.
Yeah. Situations heavy
Uh,
is crazy. Yeah. I do. I
Conversations
do.
Over.
Conversations over. Like there's a lot of songs. Babe, sorry, I'm just getting messages here.
Okay, okay. I love you, Mutya.
I
Please
love you
save
more,
it.
baby. I
Please
love you
save
and
it to
thank you
the
for coming
fans.
on. Thank you for coming on. Seriously, like
Okay, definitely. Take care,
love
everybody.
you.
Bye
See you
bye.
later,
Love you.
honey.
Bye.
Baby.